Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Everybody's been asking on update on Uncle Edmonds' place, so I took a ride up here just to show you what I have accomplished so far. We're kind of waiting for the fall weather to really set in where the leaves are down, but ever since we've opened this beginning of the road here, now it's kind of a battle with our local municipality on permitting issues, just a bunch of nonsense. But there's that nice black dirt that we had dug out of the front. Here we find out it was the township that put it there in the first place. So I put some dots on the trees that got to come out. This road will go back approximately 300 feet or so. And I'm trying to chip stuff as I go. And so I'm just keep cutting up firewood as we go here. Chip up the small stuff. When I cut firewood, I cut down to stuff that's about the size of a beer can. And yeah, and we're right in a flight path of the airport, so it's kind of a nice thing that the bus motor will be kind of quiet with all them airplanes. But yeah, these stumps will be dug out. I pulled a couple out already. The old Kabelka is working out really nice. It's an older machine, but it's still got a lot of life left into it. So we'll keep going back here. And the road basically was built back. They're thinking this road's been here for approximately 70 years. It used to connect up. This road goes quite a ways back in here. And there's Eddie's machine sitting up here. And again, you can see more tree removal. So I have a lot of firewood. I'll be able to heat. Well, this tree got to come down too. I didn't put it. Oh, I did put a dot on it. And we're going to probably take a couple over there. But yeah, we got a nice little leaner here. Nice when you got a machine. You don't have to put yourself out on the ground with it. I can get that down real easy. And this is actually where Uncle Edmonds going to build his pole building at. So we're just helping him along. You know, he's up there in age, and he just wants a place to play. So I'd marked off some areas for the survey crew, so they have a rough idea of what we want to clear here. So we're doing a 50 by 100 just to start with, and actual grade will be right down where that tree is laying right there. So we'll be cutting from there up, and all this dirt will be used to basically fill over there. There's a big ravine over there, and we keep coming back, and part of that mound got to come out. But I figure with that excavator with the 36-inch bucket, that probably won't take very long to pull that pile down so you can scrape it around with the machine. But yeah, this is what we got going on here. A couple trees had blown over. They're pretty much dead and dry. They'll be good firewood. And you can see with the sitting on basically overburden, the roots don't really go down far. So I don't think any of these trees are going to be a challenge to really take out. But I just want to take you along for this, and then I think we're going to go back. We'll go back to my place, and a lot of people haven't seen my log splitter. I think I put on maybe a couple videos, and that's probably been about, maybe 4 years ago. And if anybody watches Frickin' Jeep, he calls his the fastest splitter on YouTube. Mine's the slowest, but it's homemade. It gets the job done. It runs off of my tractor. So let's get back to the truck here, and we'll head back and split up a couple firewood rounds, and I'll give you a tour of my splitter. All right, we made it back, and doing a little bit of splitter cam here. And I built this splitter back in 2007, and my son Mark, he could draw really good, so I had him draw that on there with some kale, and I welded in with stainless. So if anybody knows who that is, please leave a comment. And then also I made my homemade, this is a slip over wedge. It's a 6-way. It used to be 4-way. I threw these extra wings on it. Sometimes it works good. And then you can just pull that right off and you can have a single wedge. I got 2 pretty wide side troughs on it, and that helps with the bigger logs. It runs off of this 801 Ford farm tractor, which is 54 horsepower, and it's just a PTO pump. And basically you just put a chain on it so it don't spin when it gets under load, and that's as simple as it gets. You just slide that on there. I got it hooked up to 3-point hitch. Go around this side, and it's a 5-inch 5-inch by 30, or no, 5-inch by maybe 24-inch cylinder. It's producing somewhere around 30 ton roughly. And I put this winch on it. This is a Harbor Freight truck crane. You'd bolt this in the bed of your truck, and it had a hand winch on it. So I put a little electric winch on it, went up to Tractor Supply, bought this set of tongs, and any log that is super heavy, I just hook it on the tongs and swing it right on the splitter, and no manual labor. So I got these couple rounds here. And in order to use a 6-way, you got to have ideal wood. It's not gonna shove real knotty stuff through it. You're better off to go with a single wedge. But when you got stuff that's about this diameter, oh, it's probably about 8-10 inches up to maybe 12 inches at the most, this thing will make quick work out of your firewood splitting. So let's go ahead and fire this machine up. I'll run a few rounds through it, and after that I got a little special treat for you. Everybody was complaining about the cab cam on the snack video on, it was yesterday, which was the 12th of October. I'm losing track of time here. So I'm going to go ahead and air that video without the cab cam. So everybody that missed seeing them couple boards, I'm going to re-air it, and you'll get to see it without the cab cam, and I think we're done with the cab cam. So let's fire this machine up. Let's make a couple pieces of firewood. And there you have it. Yeah, I don't know how long that took, but yeah, it's a slow splitter. John's is, probably 3 times faster. But when you get the right size logs, you can really make up some time. I mean, there's enough wood there for a couple days of heat anyway. So yeah, I'm glad that I was able to show you the splitter again. A lot of people have been asking, they hadn't seen it. I had a couple, I think I did a short video on it, and maybe back when I built a vanity, I believe I threw it in probably 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, there was another video on the splitter. So hey, enjoy the cherry logs being sawed without the cab cam, and very sorry for everybody not liking it, but the sad thing is 50% liked it, and it's just not worth all the aggravation with negative comments. The channel is all about coming to relax and enjoy the sawing videos, not just to hear a bunch of complaining and whining. This world's full of that. So, hey, enjoy it. And I will catch you on the next one, and it will be when we're sawing the fresh cherry logs, which will be Monday, and I believe that will be the 14th. All right, everybody. Bye-bye. Alrighty, let's get this show going here. Just a perfect day to be sawing, and we're going to make you a snack video. And I'm trying the cab cam again here, and it's going in the bottom left-hand corner. That's the only place it really works, and that's all I got to say about that. All right, Mr. Laser's on. Eddie's getting the bus motor going. I'm just holding the camera so it don't fall off. It's on a magnetic base. It's in a very unique spot. So, all right, let's wake the doggies up here. I gotta get this out of the way. So, let's get our first snack victim. And again, thank you so much for all the support at the Bunyan Show. We had a blast. I'm going to double check my papers are back nice and tight. Let's bring up the first victim here. Some nice little cherries. And we're just going to grade saw them out. Got one chance to really get this on there. There we go. Come on, get on there. I'm in a place where I can't get a hold of it with Chewy, so let's just dog it. Then I can back up the... There we go. Sometimes you got to play with it. So let's get it, so we got the crook sort of out here, and I'm sort of liking that. I'm going to back it up a little bit more. Let's go with that. Then we're going to cut this into 4/4. I'm just going to grade saw it down, so let's get started here. And each one of these buttons here is a board thickness. That's a set. And it's looking like decent grade there. And we'll take one more. We'll go to the other side and bring it down to like a 6-inch. We're going to cut 4x4s out of the center. Alright, let's turn it back to the knees. And when I refer to the word knees, that means the part that stands up on the head block where the dogs are mounted to. That is a knee. There we go, nice and tight. Just put a full set. We'll start there. And you can see how I turn my camera. Get a lot of edging after this. Yeah, fall is in the air now. All right. Got a little speck of something in that saw. I hope it don't get hot. Cherry is notorious for them little flaky pieces that fall off. There's Mr. Laser right there. Let's start there. A little piece of something there, Eddie. Keep an eye on it. look at the pith here. Yeah, let's turn it right now. I'm going to keep that inside of a 4x4. I'm going to put the dogs in. Let's start there. Looks good. Again, with just a little bit more. We'll take it down to 4 inches now. And that's what the dial's for. Someone said put a dial cam, but I think that would be a little bit more boring than you could withstand. Alright, we'll take some 4-inch stuff off now. There's low grade anyway, so I'm just not going to be all that concerned. And we'll look for the little flicker of the laser. There it is. That didn't sit tight back there. I don't know what's going on there. That log twisted that much. Let's try to shove it back. See what happens with stress. Now we're going to have to take a little, recut it again. Try to keep these as accurate as possible for 4x4s. There we go. Jesus, stressed out. And I'm going to take a little man glitter off here. That looks, yeah. That's better. Yeah, I did see that. You want to get that out of there? Let's get a little speck of something out of there. You gotta watch out, I'll knock this other camera off. Good. All right, we're back. Yeah, it didn't get hot. I was watching it. I always look at the back of the saw. It'll tell you what's going on. All right. Liking that. I'm gonna put the master dog down. Them dogs didn't look like they were quite holding. I just want to get this crook off of here. Oh, sorry about the camera there. That's how fast I can lose track of a camera. Well, at least you got to see it through the cab cam, what was going on. All right, let's roll it back now because we got a pretty good crook going on here. And this is my master dog up and down. This is my dog's up and down, so it's on the same joystick as the turner. And I got the old get on her pedals. We got a nice hold there. All right, let's just give it a full set, pump it a little bit more. Okay, let's start there. Tell you what, let's lay it down. I'm almost into that pith. Let's work north and south here. You can see when I'm running the log turner, I got to run my knees in and out with it. All right, let's start there. That's some nice looking cherry. A little quilting going on in it. Let's see where we're at. Tell you what, let's get that turned one more time. Get that pith just about boxing it here. That laser is a game changer, let me tell you. What I'm going to do is take one more off. That'll get us down to our, we're still at FAS for 6 inches. We're going to work that top face down until we get to closer to the pith and then make our 4x4. There's a flicker of the laser. That's why you always screw that face back up. Take it down to, let's see how close we get to 4. That board ain't worth much anyhow. I want to get to my actual 4, so we're going to go reset it, just get back to, there we go. face that's up, we'll bring that out. Oh, let's see, what do we want to do here? Now I'm going to get that other face. I'm just looking at my best options here. Kind of not centered. Alright, let's look for the little flicker. There it is. Go back to 4. Looks good. Tell you what, since it was such a short Friday video, we'll just go ahead and do one more for the snack here. The snack's going to be more like a meal, but we're going to have fun doing it. Alright. Double crook going on here, so let's bring it around. Oh, we'll start something like right there. Alright. Kind of an odd little log here. Pretty cherry. Where are we at in the pith? I get one more. Alright. Let's put that back to the knees. Get a couple little ironing boards, it looks like. Alright, start the camera here. Let's lay it down. Work that top and bottom a little bit. It's got a little crook on there too. Oh, let's see here. Let's start there. it. You got some nice cuttings before you get to that spot. Tell you what, let's turn. Oh, let's just take one more. And I'll just run it down to a 4. That'll work. Don't make decisions. Yeah, there's more to sawing just running the controls. You gotta have a plan. Let's see. Let's start there. Yeah, we're almost done with your snack. That's a pretty piece there. Little man glitter, we'll take her down to 4. Okay. Hit that in button. You want to make sure them dogs didn't creep out on you. There's a laser right there. There we go. Make sure nothing moved. Now I'm going to turn it back and take it down to 4. We're right in the pith where we need to be. It's worth a minute. Yeah. Go up here and get it. Every once in a while one will do this to me. Works better. There we go. And let's take it down to a final 4 and be done with it.